I was thinking the other day, and somebody told me they wanted to buy a house, right? And he told me, well, when he told me, instead of saying 250,000, he said he's trying to buy a house for $250,000. Now, I get it, right? That's the same exact thing. And this could be a high moment, I don't know. But I get that's the same exact thing, but for some odd reason, like $250,000 sounds more than 250,000. Is that just me? Am I tripping? Because I really be thinking, when a nigga told me $250,000, I was like, nigga, we work at the same place. How you can afford all that? And then I was like, damn, that shit is $250,000. You ever wonder like how silly it is financially to buy a bottle at a club? It is so financially irresponsible to buy a bottle at the club. Vintage Beauty, what up? What's happening? And the more I think about it, the more ridiculous it is. I went to Blue one time. Just me and my homeboy came in town and went to Blue over there in Buckhead on Far Road. And, you know, I think it was like a Monday, so I think there was a football game or something like that. But we were just coming out there to vibe, right? We were just coming out there to vibe. So, you know, just like your normal spot, you know, you go to the waitress, or excuse me, not the waitress, the host or hostess at the front, and you ask for a table. But at this point, you know, everybody's just moving around, nothing's going on. So we happen to just tap somebody who looked like they working there. We're like, hey, because there was a booth over. So we're like, hey, can we sit there? He's like, hold on, let me get one of the bottle girls. So I'm like, Stacy, what's happening? So I'm like, what you getting the bottle girl for? I'm trying to sit down, eat, maybe get a drink, and watch the game at this open seat. He's like, no, these seats aren't open. These seats are bottle only. What's up, John? What's happening? So I'm like, bottle only. Why are we forced to get drunk at clubs? Have y'all noticed that? Why can't we just go out and vibe? Someone's always pressed you to buy a bottle. So I'm like, all right, man, you know what? Fuck it. Since we gotta buy a bottle anyway, how much to sit at this booth right here? I tell you no lie, the next words that came out of her mouth blew my mind. This chick said 1,500. I said, say word. 1,500? I said, my nigga, you playing Monday Night Football on a TV. I could have went to the fucking game for 1,500. Why would I spend 1,500 to watch a game on TV? That makes no sense to me. They say because it's a market for the unborn to make money. Off niggas. We be doing nigga shit, Chino. Say I'm lying. That is nigga shit. When I go to the white folk establishment up in Alpharetta, and you go to the hookah spots up there, and you go to the Avalon and just have a good time, they don't do that over there. The only people who do that is us. We overcharge each other. Do y'all not understand that? Is that not crazy? Sometimes it's not even sometimes, most of the time it's not even black people who own these establishments. It's people who just know how to sell to black people. YouTube the video after you finish watching me, of course. Don't turn that down. Look at the video, go on YouTube and search how to sell to a black man, like back in the 1940s or something like that. Those same rules apply today. It's so crazy when you watch this video that's in damn near black and white for how to sell to a black man. it will blow your mind like, damn, this shit applies in 2022. Anyway, so let's get into it, right? What's today's topic? Today's topic is you are what you attract, right? Yeah, Chino saw it. You are what you attract. I have a video up on YouTube. Actually did when you start like YouTube and you become like a YouTuber, you know, after you've done this for a while, you kind of go back at your earlier videos and just see how you progress, because it's good to keep your old videos because you see how far you've come, right? You keep your failures, you keep the good videos, you keep the bad videos. Why is this light going on? Hold on, y'all. It's live, man. Give me a break. There we go. All right, we back. You keep your good videos, you keep your bad videos, but either way, you can see how much you progressed. So there's an old video that I have, funny enough, talking about men on the down low in Atlanta, right? If you go on my YouTube channel, of course, after you finish watching me, when you go on my YouTube channel and you go all the way to the bottom, if you haven't seen that, click it now. It's one of my like highest viewed. I have no idea why. When you get on YouTube, you just get the fuck on. You don't know what's going on. Some shit be good, some shit be bad. You just keep on doing it because you enjoy doing it. So, the highest viewed video, it was called Men on the Down Low, right? If you go in the comment section, you see a lot of women saying that, no, I don't believe it. I ran into transgender men are saying that they've been with guys, men saying that they'll date a guy or have sex with a guy but won't date him. I mean, some of the wildest shit. And mind you, when I kid you not, every last woman that I've ever dated or took out on a date in Atlanta has never seen this firsthand, like I said on the video back then. But I'm looking at these comments, and it's women running in to all these homosexual men, and then after a while, I said, wait a minute. You may just attract gay niggas. Yeah, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. And soon I'm gonna do something like this to where I have like the comment section somewhere, and we just gonna do comment creeping is what I'm gonna call it. And we just gonna go through the comments and talk and reply to these people live. So I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. Maybe you attract gay ass niggas. Have you ever stopped to ponder that? Maybe that is what you are attracting. And this is important. I'm gonna tell you why. So right now I'm 37, right? For my whole life, at least my adult life, dating age, all I've wanted to do is find a girl and have sex. That was the only thing, not saying that's literally the only thing I wanted to do, but as far as women were concerned, that was my goal for quite some time, right? So that was the type of person I am. So the women I was attracting wanted to do just that. I had never ran into a wife because I was not looking for a wife. I was looking to have sex. That's what you do in your 20s. So that would never find me. That would never come my way. I would never bump into one. Why? Because I'm not looking for that. My mindset is not that. I wasn't attracting that. I wasn't a husband either. So fast forward, as I'm looking for a wife, guess what? I start running into women who are wives. Not saying that due to the fact that I'm just looking for a wife, that's all you run into. But what I'm saying is my vetting process gets better and I start to attract a different type of energy. I'm going to assume because there's a different type of energy from me coming on. It's when you apply pressure. So, that's why it made me pause for the cause and was like, damn, maybe y'all are just attracting that. Are you masculine? Do you come off rough? Have you ever seen those women who, and I've said this before, but just in case you're new to the channel, look on a woman's profile on her Instagram or anything, especially the dating site, right? Go on her profile, look at her pictures. If she doesn't smile, one or two things are going on, right? Number one, her grill is fucked up, okay? That's number one. Number two, which is more the likely of the two, is she's not happy. She's not a happy person. If you're not smiling, how am I to know that you're a happy person or not? Am I supposed to assume? So a lot of women, they bring that type of bitch assness into your life. Yes, bitch assness. You are attracting it. It's not that all men are bitch ass niggas. I want to believe that you are attracting the bitch ass niggas. I mean, think about it. I have friends. For the most part, they're not bitch ass. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, is that just what you're attracting? I would see women who are not wifey material. Let's just say that. I'm going to give you the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder stitch today and today only. So let's just say women who aren't wifey material, having opinions about men and what they are doing. If you have not got your degree in wifey, then how, pray tell, do you intend on getting married to a man of value or any type of scruples? You feel what I'm saying? You don't look the part. You don't bring that energy off. So maybe you're actually attracting these people. And oh yes, just like I put me into the equation, this goes for men as well. If you are a bum ass nigga, sir, you are going to attract, guess what? Bum ass women. And yes, I see this both ways. I see bum ass niggas talking about women in a negative way. And I'm with you, ladies. That's not cool. He has to get his shit together. Hey, I ain't perfect, but I can still talk shit. But if you're a bum ass nigga, you can't be doing that. What I see is a lot of people following what's on, so a lot of men following what's on social media, what they see. I think a lot of us in general, I ain't gonna just put that germane to men. A lot of us in general are watching what we see on social media and just regurgitating that, right? So now you see the man with the girl purses, thingamajigam, putting a bunch of money in there, a lot of designer. I think it's like nigga trinkets to fool women who are easily fooled. Fellas, what you have to understand is no matter how much money you make, right? If you have your shit together, and you know your worth, right? You know your worth on earth. Regardless of how much you get paid, as long as you have a job, you should know your worth as a man on this planet, okay? We were put on this earth to build and protect women and children. We were put on this earth to build and protect women and children. What's happening is, as women get stronger, right? As women get more in power, from what I'm seeing, it seems like it's weakening, where it's breeding weaker men, right? The next generation seems to be weaker than the previous. And if you really look back, that's pretty much the ebb and flow for every generation. I don't know if it ever skipped one or not. I wasn't around, but think about it. I'm sure your parents say that our generation is soft, right? And then my generation is now saying the next generation is a little soft. But women are getting more masculine. So when you have that masculine energy, you may tend to attract bitch ass niggas. But what I see, right? I seen this one girl on Instagram hit, right? But she posted something like, what did she post? She posted like kind of something like, soon I'll meet somebody who can match my energy. Or, oh no, not be intimidated by a strong woman. I hate hearing that so much. When I see it or hear it, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but let me say, nobody's scared of you. Nobody is scared of you. You're not intimidating anyone, okay? And I don't care how much you make. I don't care what degrees you have. I don't care what your assets are and how diversified your portfolio is. Nobody's scared of you, okay? What's going on, okay? What's happening? Nobody's scared of you. So that's what I think that's happening, is that the scales are just becoming a little bit unbalanced. So what ends up happening is, as women get stronger, the next generation of men get weaker, because what's happening is in every generation, we're falling more and more apart, especially in the black community. So as the men get weaker and the women get stronger, women are attracted to what? Strong men. But guess what? Strong men are not attracted to this new age strong woman. That's the problem. We don't have no problem with you doing what you need to do, but the narrative, the moniker, the stitch of this strong stuff, men don't like strong women. So strong women breeds weaker men. Strong women don't breed strong men. That's not how it goes. Okay? I say strong because I know strong is an ambiguous word with y'all. So you put your definition on anything. Remember, fellas, women don't go by the Webster Dictionary on words. They go by how they feel about said word. Okay, let me say that again for the people in the back. Women do not go by Webster Dictionary's definition of words. We do. So that's why it's very difficult to communicate. But let me help you youngsters out. Women don't go by the definition in Webster's Dictionary on words. They go by how that word makes them feel. So fellas, I can understand how this can be challenging, because you're listening to the word and you know the definition, but each woman you deal with has a different definition of that word, because it may make one woman feel, it doesn't make another woman feel the same way. You can have sex with one woman and call her a bitch, and she say, yes, daddy. You have sex with another woman, call her a bitch, and she's calling the police. Okay? So that's why it's difficult to communicate with women. But we'll stay on topic about you are what you attract. I feel like it all kind of ties into each other. So in that video I was talking to you about, I see so many women talking about all of these horror stories that they run into. But the women I run into, Ms. Brown, what's happening? But the women that I run into don't have these stories. So how about y'all? How about y'all? Do y'all have these stories of these men on the down low, men stealing stuff from you? I mean, I seen all type of stuff. I'm like, damn, y'all make men sound horrible. I mean, damn near deplorable. I said, wow, yeah. I mean, if what I read, if men were like some of these women say they are, we shit out of luck. Because that's ridiculous. See? No. You are what you attract. If you're wearing blue hair, look, take you 1,000 milligrams of if it don't apply, let it fly. This might hurt a little bit. If you're wearing blue hair, you shouldn't have an opinion on men as a whole. If you have blue hair, you should not have opinion on the lion's share of men. Okay? That's my vote. I'm gonna put it in the box. I mean, it's a democracy. That's cool. Y'all can vote. Look, I'm cool with that. Y'all could. That's just my vote. I'll vote for what the fuck I want to vote for. Because men, in general now, I know y'all like to hang on to that 1%. Okay? In general, men don't like women with different color hair than your natural hair that grows out of your scalp. In general, if you're looking for someone that would like blue hair, don't be surprised if he don't have blue hair as well. I'm just saying. I think that's fair. But I know y'all don't play fair. However you feel is how you feel, regardless if it's fair or not. I get it. I ain't mad at you. It's difficult to relinquish power when you have it. Women have the power of the media. Women have the pulse of the of production. They have everything on lock. If it's not the women, it's the gays. So I understand. Once you get power, it's tough to let it go. I understand. But we're not going to allow opinions on men as a whole if you're not fit to have said opinions. Ruby, what's going on? If you fit the part, that's cool. Now, I will say, like I've said before, there are other channels like mine that are a little bit more raunchy, right? That talk about sex, different positions, sucking dick, all type of stuff. Hey, you can go over there and have opinions on like men. See, that's what it is. If you do have that blue hair, right? Most men are gonna look at you for sex, which is fine because we both are having sex and getting something from it. So let's not just act like men are having sex. We are having sex. So since men will most likely be dating you for sexual pleasure, which is cool because you both enjoy the pleasure, you may want to stick in the stratosphere of sexual conversations. I'm good with that. See, that's my thing. If you are playing, because you're playing a certain sport and then commentating on, you don't see David Beckham commentating on the NFL network, okay? That is two different sports, okay? So if you are in the I'm just fucking you category, you should go to the rooms and the chats and the spaces and the clubhouses and the YouTube channels of people who are talking about fucking. That's the weird thing. Why are you coming over here to the people who are dating seriously? That's what I see. Online, y'all should see my comment. Like I said, I am going to do a live or maybe multiple lives. Y'all tell me if y'all want to see that, to where I literally go through the comments and comment on every comment live. If you want to see that, let me know. So if you see these comments, you would be like, holy shit. But those, when I click on the image, I'm like, man, come on. These are the women that should be in the sexual department. And there's nothing wrong with that. We look at the statistics, we all can't be over here. So why don't you go where your opinions matter? Over here, they don't matter. And I get it, like I said, I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner. I'm just putting my vote in. Everybody's here to vote. I'm just putting my vote in. Miss Nisi, what's happening? I'm just putting my vote in. What's so wrong with that? Is that bad? Is that bad? It's almost as if you're not allowed to have an opinion on something that you're versed in. Right? Why not? But I really don't have no cool ending or nothing like that. I just felt like doing the video a little bit different, letting my hair down, you know what I'm saying? And just having fun with y'all. But make sure that y'all download the Chris Hall podcast. That's streaming on all platforms. That is where I talk with guests, fans, supporters, friends, family, and it's more like a closed, intimate, closed door type of feel. I'm also going to be doing literally live in studio podcast, to where I'm going to have about 5 to 10 people, maybe a few people in like the audience, and 4 to 5 main speakers, to where it's going to be invite only. Invite only. If you're in the Atlanta area, I'm going to have it invite only, and we're going to have a lot of different intimate conversations, and I think that'll be really good for the people to hear something live, raw, organic. Okay. Anywho, like I said, ain't nothing else cool after that. Y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, link in the bio. I'll see y'all on the next one.